Folks, we're going to get started. Hello, everybody. Today is September 4th. It is 6:37, and I'm going to call the Laconia Planning Board meeting to order. I'd ask that Robert Moore please conduct a roll call.
Charlie Sinclair,
Here.
Jay Forrester,
Here.
Gail Denayo,
Here.
Mike Delvecchia,
Here.
Claudia Marchessault,
Yes, here.
and Edwin Bonez.
That'd be me. Also here tonight is Brandy Laughlin, Dean Trevathan, and Robert Mora. Unfortunately, Kalina Graham is not here. First time she's missed a meeting, and I understand 11 years.
Almost 12.
Almost 12.
Yep.
Well, we will miss her. We have more than 5 members, so we have enough for a quorum. And we're going to move right to the acceptance of the previous minutes for August 9th. Everybody good with that? I'll need a motion to accept those minutes.
So moved.
All in favor? So the minutes are accepted.
I'm abstaining,
and
just so you know. I
Charlie's
wasn't
gonna
here.
abstain. Oh, that's okay. Why'd you miss me? Never mind. We'll move on to presentations. I assume we have none?
Correct.
No extensions?
Also correct.
We have the Woodville Avenue project, which we're going to continue until October 2nd.
You'll need to take a vote for that, please.
All right. So we'll need a motion to continue that project to October 2nd.
Make the motion to continue the Woodville Ave project to October 2nd, 2018.
I'll second that.
All those in favor? None opposed, that passes. We need to move on to public hearing and possible consideration for an acceptance application for 903 Union Avenue to construct a boat storage facility, and that has been requested to be moved to November 6th. Do we also need a motion? Need a motion for that also?
I make the motion that we move the Union Avenue, I'm not seeing it on here, but the, thank you very much. 903 Union Avenue boat storage application to November 6th of this year.
Second it. All right, all those in favor? Motion passes. Next on the agenda tonight is the New Hope Drive proposal for a 22-lot subdivision.
That needs to be continued to October 2nd.
All right, so we need a motion to continue that to October 2nd, please.
I'll make the motion that we extend the application for New Hope Drive to October 2nd of this year.
All right. Second it. We got a second. All those in favor? Motion passes. We also have Messer Street 2-lot subdivision from Front Messer and Lyford. We need a motion to accept this and then a separate motion to continue it? Is that what we're doing?
It would be a motion to accept the application as complete and to schedule the public hearing for October 2nd.
Okay.
One motion.
I have a question.
Is it complete? It
Yeah, I
is,
was gonna
yes.
say,
Yep.
it is complete?
Has it, so it hasn't come before the planning board yet?
Not yet. It's a two-step process. The board accepts an application as complete and schedules the public hearing. So this is you doing that to schedule the hearing for next month.
So I'll make a motion, we accept the Messer Street and I guess Lyford, with a front and Messer and Lyford Street, 2-lot subdivision to October 2nd
For a
this
public
year.
hearing.
For a public hearing and acceptance.
I second that.
All right, we have a second. All those in favor? Motion passes. We're going to move on to any new business. I don't believe we have any. Is there any old business?
I think this would be the appropriate time for the planning board to appoint the CIP members that they need to appoint. For members of the public, we have Mike Foote and Dean Anson who are interested. If someone would like to make a motion for both of those members to be appointed to the CIP committee, that would be wonderful.
So moved.
You second it?
All right, all those in favor? The motion passes.
And then the planning board has to appoint three planning board members to serve on the CIP committee. The three who responded to my email were Peter, Jay, and Charlie.
All right,
I looked at those dates.
Yep.
I'm trying to find now.
Do they not work for you?
There's a couple that won't.
Okay.
Is that an issue, or, because if that's an
We
issue, then,
can, if it's a presentation day, we can record the presentations if you would like to watch them. And then, you know, for your scoring and that kind of thing, if you can't make it, we'll
I
try
can-
our best to.
yeah, I don't know, there was a couple of them, like, because you have a couple right in a row.
Yeah, those are usually the presentation days.
Yeah,
I'm in the same boat you are, but I approved, so I'm coming.
So if
Well,
you
I'll
have,
miss one or two, so I'll have to do it.
if you have
Randy said.
specific questions for either of the department heads during those presentation days, you can send those to me ahead of time. And then we can record those so that you can watch them.
can you just read, do you have those dates right in front of you?
I actually do not.
Okay, that's
Sorry.
fine. No, that's fine. I just didn't want to take time to find it, but I can tell you when those dates are. I'm pretty sure it's the October ones, because I'm down in Daytona for, I'm pretty sure I missed two of them, so.
If you're still interested, we can make it work for you.
I'm interested.
Okay.
all right. Well, folks, we'll need a motion for that also. Somebody, please?
I'll make a motion. Well, I'm up for election, so I can't make a motion.
Make a motion for Mr. St. Clair, Mr. Forrester, and
Peter Brunette.
Peter Burnett to be on the CIP committee.
Good.
I'll second that.
All right, all those in favor? Motion passes.
Brandy, I have the dates right here, so.
Okay.
I'm looking at it.
Is
If you
that all
do
we
it,
had for old
I can
business?
do it.
Yeah, so if you would like to come, you're certainly welcome to come to the meetings. It would be interesting if you're interested.
I may attend some of them.
Yep, yeah.
Yep.
So then we're gonna move on to planning department report. Do we have one this evening?
We do not.
All right. How about liaison
Oh,
report?
actually, I do.
Oh, let me go back.
Yep,
Planning
sorry.
department report with Dean.
As you recall, when the board approved the Langley Cove project and the amendment to the Paugus Woods project, it included some repairs to Palmetto Drive that were supposed to have been completed by September 1st. And I'm happy to report that those repairs were done.
Fantastic,
Very good.
fantastic.
If they've been done and you're quite satisfied, or somebody's quite satisfied with it?
They're done.
I'll repeat my question. Are you very satisfied, are people satisfied with them?
I have only heard from one resident. They are not satisfied, but
But I'm asking about the planning department.
yes, it meets the requirements of the board's conditions, and they look fine to me. They look like they were done just fine.
Because you know what we were all talking about, so obviously.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, is that it for our reports?
Yes.
Thank you, Dean. How about liaison reports? Lake Region Planning Commission?
The Lakes Region Planning Commission, I reached out to them to ask them to send me some information about what's involved in serving on the commission, because we really would like our members to be serving, if possible. So they, I guess, are in the middle of rewriting their kind of handbook and quick rundown of playing a part in the commission. As soon as they're done, they're gonna send me a copy so I can send it to the board, and then whoever might be interested can take a look and let us know if you wanna serve.
Perfect,
And then the city council will appoint you.
perfect. How about the Conservation Committee? Any reports?
They're working on their Day of Caring. It's a project that they do every year. The United Way kind of spearheads it, and then everyone takes on their own projects. I don't know what their projects are this year, but if you're interested in helping or participating, you can contact Evan, and he can let you know. Usually they do some gardening or planting sometimes with school children, sometimes in different areas of the city that need it, so.
Okay. I'm assuming we do not have a city council report this evening. So I'm gonna move us on to any other business?
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
I should know the answer to this, but I've had several residents ask me about the Lakeport Landing project.
The former fire station?
Right.
Yes, sir?
And what they've asked me is that what you guys approved as far as the height? And I couldn't find my paperwork, so that is the height that it's supposed to be?
The rendition that was provided to the city, at the time that the city council was soliciting bids, was slightly different than what we have before us right now. It was, the back portion was not as high. But when they actually came in with their plans for building permit, that was what was applied for and permitted.
So the city council initially, or was it this board that approved the initial that is a little different now? The original height?
I'm not sure, Charlie, whether the information that was given to the planning board at the time that we went through that represented that height or not. I don't remember.
And again, I want to
Right.
reiterate that I'm asking for constituents here, or residents.
Right.
I guess they're not constituents, I wasn't elected to this, so residents. What's the difference in the height, roughly, from now, from before?
It's approximately 15 feet.
15 feet, that's quite a bit.
Yeah. It's less than, the height of the new building is less than the building that was recently done on Gold Street. Gold Street is about 12 feet higher than this
Right.
building is going to be.
This one's just in everybody's face.
It is,
Which
yes,
is
it's
undoubtedly
very,
why
it's very visible.
calling attention, yeah.
It's very visible. I think when it's finished, that it'll be a very attractive building. They're going to be using clapboard and recreating the hose tower and
With
cladding.
clapboard or brick?
The main part of the building will be clapboard, and then the recreated hose tower will have a brick veneer on it, so that it will look like the
Brick.
previous hose tower did, yeah.
Okay, hopefully that'll answer the questions of anybody, I'm looking for the camera that's not here. For anybody that's been bugging me about it, then, yeah, okay.
Perfect, thank you. Anybody else have any questions or concerns this evening? All right. So, it's 6:50 and I'm looking for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All those in favor? Motion passes. This meeting's adjourned. Thank you, everybody, for coming out.
So I ask you guys, is this the shortest meeting